body temperature changes. And last night I had the heat on and I was wearing a winter blanket and I woke up and it was a lot warmer. It's in the 70s. I just didn't feel right. I was having a headache and not feeling right. My body temperature was just off. It literally happens every year with a temperature change. And living in New England, they always say wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. So today it's in the 70s, and I, instead of pushing through, it was not about that today. It was about listening to my body, making an assessment. I actually fell asleep, took another nap, and walking now as I felt better. So definitely every time we hit the spring, because I have the heat on the house, and I don't like the cold, so I'm all warmed up, my winter blanket and sweats and all that, and waking up feeling really hot, right? Because it warms up. So anyway, welcome to my station. I'm Steve Klein. This is my wellness station. I started this a few years ago, and I had some health issues where I took Advil, vomited blood. It went through me in 2 different ways. Almost died. They didn't know if I had stomach cancer or an ulcer. Thank God I didn't have any of that. But they did tell me I had to get on Nexium. Otherwise, I could have it. I got on it, listened to them for 10 years with lots of side effects. The good news is I'm now off of all that after having an x-ray at the dentist, finding out I have bone loss, a good amount from that medication. I'm not a doctor. I'm not making claims. I'm just telling my story and what I'm doing about it. I found some naturopaths that recommended a high-impact ginger turmeric muscadine that's like no other. Saved my life is my story, what I've seen again. And lots of people have messaged me about their wellness journey. I started working with some naturopaths, like I said, and they share with me how to read your body, how to pay attention, like I did today, and reassess. So if you're listening to this and you can relate, let me know where you're from and let me know what you're going through as well. We always have to watch our body, listen to what it's saying. Like today, I was not feeling right. Okay, my intent was to walk earlier. I was fine, but then my body temperature just fell off. Hello there, welcome. Let me know where you're from. And if you're at my station for the first time, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so I go live every day. I try to. I have been doing it for over a month, and it's been great. And I want you to walk with me wherever you are in the world, and I hope this inspires you. And I do want to know if you decide to do that as well. We're at 45 subscribers. I'm sorry, 145 subscribers. My goal is to get to 150. So 5 more and we're there. And I appreciate everybody. So, so I learned to pay attention to my body. And they did this health survey that about 500 naturopathic doctors created. Because most regular doctors, when I say regular doctors, the ones that refer medicine, I'm not telling you not to take medicine. I'm just telling you I like to look at the full picture. They know very little about it. So what happens is on this wellness survey, it goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion. And it kind of speaks to you. You kind of can assess yourself once you understand it and know what your body needs. Other naturopaths have seen this and said, wow, this is the best way they've ever seen. This really makes sense. So I've learned to do that, to take the time to figure things out. So when I had my body temperature off today, yeah, you could think I was dehydrated a little bit. I was definitely drinking water, some alkaline water drops that I have. And I also use an emitter, which I put on my tender spot on the middle finger, which helps. There you go, gods. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're from. All I see is your last name has Queen in it, but welcome. And so it's a great way of tracking and listening to your body, right? Yes, there's days I don't feel like coming out to the track. It wasn't one of those days that I just wasn't feeling right. I just wanted to wait, and I knew I would come out as I felt better, and I did. So, but every single year this happens to me living in New England. going into springtime because it's cold one minute, it's hot the next minute, and it really is that drastic. So tomorrow it's going to be close to 80, if not 80, and then it's going to drop again on Wednesday. So you don't know if you're supposed to wear spring clothes, summer clothes, or winter clothes. You don't know. And I'm very sensitive to it in terms of my body temperature. I'm very sensitive to it. I'm almost wondering if it's time for me to move into a warmer climate, and I'm looking at that as a possibility because these winters here in Boston are brutal, and it seems like winter didn't want to ever go away this year. It was just too much. And my intention was to walk during the winter, but it was so much snow, and I was going to go to the mall and stuff, but it didn't happen. But I started walking. I've always been walking. But I started walking 10,000 steps to 10 miles this past fall. I joined a wellness quest, and we had a Step Up app that we all downloaded, and people from around the world were in there motivating each other. My goal was to hit 10,000 steps. You can see I posted that today on the YouTube station under postings and also my Instagram. If you're not on there, check it out, about walking 10,000 steps and the benefits to it. So that was my goal. I did that, and I'm working back to that now as the days are getting warmer and stuff. And I also hope that this inspires you to walk a little bit wherever you are in the world. Come walk with me. And yes, I'm walking and talking about my wellness journey, but I want people to move because there's so many great serendipities while you walk. And walking doesn't cost you anything, it's just some time. And what I like about YouTube is, because I've been going live with it, and that experience I had this past fall with the Step Up app, it was like I wasn't walking alone. I was able to get messages from different people in it. And yes, there's a certain amount of people in it, but this is different. This is like anytime I come on, there's new people on, right? Or people revisiting. And I appreciate that. So I want to hear from you guys where you're from and if this motivates you to walk as well. And I also want to know if somebody lives in an area like New England where the temperature changes and you have an issue like I had every year of your body just getting used to the temperature. Like I said, last night I went to bed, it was cold, the heat was on in my house. I woke up this morning, I was warm. So my body temperature was off. In the past, I would have a headache as well and have to take a hot shower. So I didn't do that, okay? I was just home working, and I got out and I feel better now, which is great. So otherwise, I would have been out this morning walking, and I do walk whenever I can fit it in. I just do it, and I'm easing into that 10,000 steps into that 10 miles as well. And I know it's a lot, and I'm not telling everybody to do it, but I do hope this encourages you to walk a little bit. A little bit of movement's always good. So anyway, and like I said, there's other issues in terms of feeling headachy that could be always in play that I always look at, like hydration and EMS. Those EMS are terrible. If you know what those are, you need to look that up. And there's protection for that I definitely believe in that affects you on how your body feels. But, in terms of also getting headaches or not headaches and stuff like that, it's all affected. So it's not just about hydration. It could be other things. Those electrical magnetical fields, terrible. A lot of people don't understand that. I sure do, because I'm very sensitive to it all. And a lot of people have ignored how to assess and read their bodies. And you shouldn't ignore anything, even little things. Pay attention. Because when you pay attention, then you understand your body better. Okay? And just like walking, when you make that decision to start walking and come walk with me, and you start tracking the results from better sleep to better digestion to weight loss, good for your memory, good for, you know, therapeutic things, whatever it might be. I love to hear about that and how it helps you. And if that encourages you to do it, that's great. So awesome stuff. So every day it's about, I share in here, it's my personal journey, but I want to hear about yours too. And I try to make it interesting and factual as to what I am dealing with to know if you're dealing with it too. And it's great. So I also run a wellness quest. I had mentioned a little bit about that before. We have one coming up in a couple weeks. It's totally complimentary, no cost at all, but it's valuable, okay? Very valuable. And if you'd like to join it, send me an email, okay, when this is over. Let me know where you're from. Doesn't matter where you're from in the world, your full name, and what you want to work on, whether it's general health, weight loss, um, you know, understanding how our foods are. Do you have an issue that you want to reverse or something? Um, you can do that naturally if you do the research. There's always a way. There's always a way to get help. I use a website called pubmed.gov. It's great. It shows a lot of factual things, and you do your own due diligence. I just lead you to where to look for it, and you educate yourself, and you decide if you want to be part of a support system of accountability to your wellness journey. And part of that is definitely walking. So I love to get to know many of you guys and have you guys join. Like I said, it's totally complimentary. We're going to start it in a few weeks. It goes for 9 weeks. There's actually prizes and stuff. And it's amazing. You can see some of the past ones on my station, and some of the people who were in it from Zoom we taped, and they're up for public to see. And I think you'll find them interesting. We always have a different subject, and people bring up different topics of questions they're having. And I'm not an expert, I don't know everything. We all just share with each other and support each other. The support system is what it is, just like being on here is as well. And I hope this inspires you to get on YouTube as well and walk and come walk with me. So, with that said, like I said, it's all about tracking, listening to your body, and making an adjustment. Like today, that's what I had to do. I had a big list, and again, my intention was to be out here this morning, okay, and get it out of the way, but it's okay. I fit it in, and I had to wait till I felt better. I wasn't sure I was coming out because I wasn't feeling good, okay? And I just felt off. But here I am, and it happened, and I'm excited about that. So I knew what to do to relax a little bit, take a nap, drink some more water, and just use my emitter a little bit, and it worked. So it's a combination of things, and just knowing how to read my body, right? So I hope you do too, and I hope this resonates with you. And again, if you are not on here, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Like I said, we're almost at 150. I'm hoping to hit that. All thanks to you guys, and I do want to know where you're from, and if you're relating to any of this, please message me. The more the better. I will get back to everybody. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.